So you have an online series for me?
Yes, sir, I do. It's called The Mutant Girl.
Oh, what's it about?
A mutant girl.
Oh, very self-explanatory. I'm instantly hooked. Please tell me more.
Well, it's based off a music video from 2018.
That was last year.
It sure was. Thank you for specifying the time period.
You're welcome.
So anyway, it starts off with these two best friends called Raina and Julius, who decide to play hide and seek for some reason.
Oh, how old are these kids? 5?
They're 12.
Oh, really? Seems like they're a bit too old to play hide and seek.
Oh, it's okay. Before they do that, they decide to play this nondescript nerdy card game.
Oh, nondescript nerdy card games are tight.
They sure are. So when Raina's finding a place to hide, she comes across this girl called Morwenna, and they have a delightful conversation by quoting Forrest Gump.
Right, because today's 12-year-olds have definitely seen this movie from 1994.
Indeed. So then Julius jump scares them, and it's revealed that Morwenna has this huge dragon tail.
Oh, wow. So how did she get one of those?
Unclear.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so after they become friends, it turns out they go to the same school and have most of the same classes together.
Kind of a huge coincidence there. Do you think people are gonna care?
No, this is going to be made in Gacha Life, so anything flies.
Gacha Life? Isn't that the game that a vast portion of the internet hates because of its toxic fanbase and cringe content?
True, but I wanted to do something other than Minecraft. The game that a vast portion of the internet hates because of its toxic fanbase and cringe content.
Oh, yeah, I can totally see that. So, what else happens in this series? How come they didn't know they went to the same school?
Well, Morwenna just transferred because she was being targeted by a bunch of bullies.
I see. So what happens next?
Well, the trio come across a bunch of bullies.
Oh no.
Indeed. And then they say they're going to wait outside so they can bully them even more. They even cover both exits so they can't escape.
Wow, sounds like it's going to be tough for the trio to escape their grasp.
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this lady called Empress comes along and shoos the bullies away. Turns out she was a friend of Morwenna who was just there, I guess.
Sounds a little too convenient. What's the deal with this Empress character? What's she doing in the story?
Oh, you see, my friend wanted me to add a couple of her characters from her channel. Empress is 26, so it was a bit hard to work her in.
Don't you think your friend could have meant that you put them in the background as an Easter egg and not have them actually affect the plot whatsoever?
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Oh well, so basically the series is about Morwenna's struggles as a mutant girl and the various ways that she overcomes these and tries to lead a normal life. It's all about encouraging people to see themselves as normal and achieve happiness in whatever ways possible, and that happiness itself is in fact a possibility for anyone.
Fantastic. So, where's the love?
Come again?
Come on, it's a gacha series. You gotta throw some spicy romance in there. Like the two best friends from earlier, Raina and Julius. When do they get together?
They don't.
Nah. Come on. How long before they get together?
They're not a thing. They don't get together. They're just best friends.
I don't think you know how this works. I mean, he's a boy, she's a girl. Can I make it any more obvious?
So, sometimes straight people of opposite genders can just be best friends without any attraction between each other. It does happen.
Fine. What do they do instead? Just play card games?
Oh, no. They have some funny banter together. Like how Julius makes a joke about the affinity neutral in the card game, and that makes it a reoccurring pun for the rest of the series.
Think people might get bored of that joke constantly being brought up?
Oh, most definitely. I expect it'll die down pretty soon.
Fair enough. Shame though, I was looking for a good dose of shipping fuel.
Oh, you're in luck. I do make one guy in the bully gang a love interest for Morwenna.
Isn't that like a huge cliche in gacha stories, falling in love with one of your bullies?
Not if it's not the lead.
I see. So, how do those two bond?
During a group project.
Okay, but isn't that an infinitely more overused cliche at this point?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
My back. It wants you to get off it.
Well, okay, then let me just get all the way off that then. So, what happens afterwards? Do they make out?
Oh, no. This is only episode 4. So then the head bully Pop kicks Morwenna out of her house because they were in her house and it's all sad and stuff. Then later on, Morwenna and lover boy Marwick make the presentation together and humiliate Pop in front of the entire school.
Oh, very cathartic. And that's the series?
No. I'm planning to do like 10 episodes. But that presentation basically raises the rivalry, baits the romance, and furthers the quest for happiness.
Oh, this sounds like a surefire success.
I sure hope so, because it's going to take forever to sort out all the voice actors.
Voice actors?
Oh yeah, did I not mention that? I'm making this a voice-acted project.
Has that kind of thing ever been done before?
Well, there was a two-parter series I found in January 2019, and of course Afmail skits, but no continuous shows to my knowledge. Certainly nothing that combines animated poses and voice acting the way that I intend to do. So yeah, I'm gonna basically get some of my friends and we're gonna do some voice acting.
And how many of these friends have experienced voice acting prior to this series?
Absolutely none of them.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a shame there's like a whole community based around gacha voice acting or something to that effect, but I don't expect it'll matter too much. I mean, as long as my friends don't quit on me, I have to replace basically the entire cast.
That would be terrible.
It would. So, what do you think?
Well, it's a lot to bank on with no clear examples or sources of inspiration, much less any experience whatsoever in animation or scripted gacha in the first place. But it sounds like it's going to be a short-lived project to get your foot in the game and move on to better things in the future.
That's the idea. It's not like I'm planning to drag this out for more than a few months.
Could you imagine?